So for today's review, I've got my new for 2020 Airblown Inflatable Luxe Santa and Sleigh, 9.5 feet wide, as it says in the top left-hand corner. So it shipped to me like this, how you're seeing it right now. I was definitely not expecting that. It's pretty cool to see, I will say. I've never seen this before, ever. Like, I've been ordering inflatables for quite a long time. Majority of them I buy in store, but some of them that I buy always, either a plain shipping box or the inflatable in a retail box, or like a white box like Yard Inflatables and Seasons. I've never seen this before, so it's kind of interesting to see it and observe it. It's kind of weird, I will say. I don't know if it's going to be the inflatable directly inside or if it's going to have a retail box and box art. I hope that's the case, but it's probably going to just be the inflatable. This is a Sam's Club exclusive for the year. I don't think it's on Yard Inflatables yet. You can only buy it on Sam's Club as of right now, at least. I paid $155 for it, that's the retail price, but then I got charged with shipping, tax, and an additional fee, like some stupid additional fee that was the fact that I didn't have like a plus membership, or it was some stupid thing like that, and I got charged for it, and it came out to about $190. I think it was like $191 and then so odd cents, and I did not think that I would be paying that much for it. So I'm very unhappy about that, because I really didn't realize that they were going to charge me that much just for these. I was expecting tax, tax for everything, shipping for everything. Actually, not on Yard Inflatables. Yard Inflatables, I think, free shipping for every product and maybe no tax. But I was expecting tax, expecting some sort of shipping, but the additional fee, I'm like, come on. So when they do 3 different extra charges for an inflatable that's already quite expensive, I mean, I think it's definitely worth it for its sizing, and then obviously its metallic and the fuzzy material that it has. I was kind of disappointed that they were going to charge me that much for it, but it's whatever. I mean, it's here now, so I got to film the review, which I'm actually really excited for. I'm going to stake this inflatable down permanently for display in this review. So yeah, let's get started with the unboxing. I'm trying to figure out how the box opens. I think you just lift the lid here. That's what I'm hoping. I hope it's not one that, like, you have so many different areas you have to open to get the product inside out. I think it's gonna be pretty easy. Dang, that's stuck. I'll have to remove that later. Yep, just the inflatable. I love this gold. I like how much gold they have on this inflatable. They just went crazy with the metallic gold material for this design, and I'm really happy about it. Looks like this, yeah, the stakes were like lodged in there. I was wondering where they were. I was hoping they didn't forget them, but normal stakes, it looks like we've got a couple spiral stakes, so one there, and then looks like another one. Maybe just one. Yeah, only one spiral stake. Okay. My bad. I thought there were 2. Let's see the Santa, and then its fan. It's a big boy fan, it looks like. All right. So I'm gonna spread it out. See what type of fan it has, and then I will be right back. Yeah, so it's got a 125. That's pretty good. That'll inflate really, really nice. I'm very happy about that. Let me just tell you right off the bat, this is one of the most gorgeous designs I have ever seen. The amount of gold, like I said, is amazing. I love how it covers all of the, I guess, edges of the sleigh. It looks so good, especially with the sun shining right on it. It lights up great, really sparkles, has a nice, almost magical feeling to it. And then it's got some swan material. Let me focus in on that. It's got the swan material around its wrists, and then some on his chest, and then a nice little bow tie, which I really like. I think the bow tie is cool because a bow tie is not something you would see with a signature Santa, but on this one, it's got a bow tie, and I really like it. And then as you work your way up the inflatable with the Santa, he's got fuzzy beard, which I like a lot, and then the eye detailing. Looks very good as well. I like the Merry Christmas that it's got on the side of the sleigh. I think it looks pretty good. And then if you go right above that, the sack of presents would have made it a little bigger. I think that if it was maybe from like right where the Santa is to, I'd say, in the back of the sleigh, might have been better. It is a little underwhelming. It's smaller than what you would think. And then the presents are pretty small as well. But actually a bronze present, I think that's pretty cool to see the bronze metallic. And then normal red, that red is the same exact as the red on the sleigh. And then at the top, that is not swan material, or I should say sparkly material. It is sparkly, but I think it's more reminiscent or looks more like glitter. I would say it's more of a glitter material. We'll get a little closer. So yeah, you can tell it's definitely more on the glittery side than it is the swan material, but still looks really cool. I do have a little bit of complaints, with the sack and the presents, but either way, it still looks really good for the scale of the Santa and the scale of the sleigh. Yeah, you really can't go wrong with it, honestly. I mean, it's still such an amazing design, and for the price that I paid for it, I mean, $200 is definitely steep, so be sure that you have a very good spot in your yard to display this inflatable, because you definitely don't want to waste that amount of money for sure. A point that I really wanted to make was that the 15-foot colossal sleigh, and this one, I'm pretty sure that this one was based off of that one. The one that sold back in 2014 at Lowe's. Never got it, always wanted it. That's my most wanted inflatable of all time, actually. I see plenty of similarities between this one and that one, especially with the gold, the Merry Christmas detailing, that like kind of curly Q like swirl, that's also on the 15-foot sleigh. And then the position of the Santa, his arms, the way they are positioned, sack of presents, seeing some similarities in that as well. So plenty of similarities between this one and then that one. And I really like it because I feel like I have my own version of that sleigh, because I want that inflatable so bad. And to have kind of a version of it, it's kind of cool to me, because I always wanted it, and to have something that really reminds me of it, it makes me feel kind of like I have it. I really like that a lot. I think it's kind of a cool thing. One last thing, the spiral stake goes right there, so it is the one and only bottom tether loop. So if you wanted to know, I would recommend having some sort of stake down here. I'm not a huge fan of spiral stakes. I don't like them 80% of the time. The neck, so like right here, that's going to snap off, and I don't like them. I think they're unreliable, cheaply made, and not durable whatsoever. So I'm going to have some sort of stake here because I do like that extra support. I like to be thorough with my inflatables and have some sort of a stake thing right there. I just don't know what it's going to be. Maybe a tent stake, maybe the stakes that I use for the base fan, I don't know. But some sort of stake, maybe an extra plastic stake that I have. But I would definitely have something right here just for that extra support. I just don't recommend using one of these spiral stakes. I just do not like them at all. I can't believe I almost forgot to say this, but the Luxe Santa being sold at Lowe's this year, obviously you can tell it's almost the same inflatable. Like literally everything about it, except for the positioning of the arms, and then maybe the bow tie. I don't think the Luxe Santa at Lowe's right now has the bow tie. They basically copy and pasted, which is okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much since my Luxe Santa is going to go kind of over there. But yeah, if you enjoyed this review, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider giving me a sub. And I'll catch you later. Peace out. Bye.